Hey everybody, here we are in another episode. Here is the grill. I'm taking it in to wash it in warm soapy water and hand dry it before we get ready to season it. And then I'm going to come out and put the charcoal, the lump charcoal in it, and we're going to light it up and try to get it up to 400 degrees and hold that temperature there, and we're going to season our nice cast iron grates here. I shall return in a minute. Alright, I'm back. As you can see, I got about 2 pounds maybe of lump charcoal in the bottom of the Kamado, and I'm using these tumbleweed all natural paraffin fire starters. Let me see if I can give you a picture of that over there on the back rail. Yeah, let me go get those. You get 16 to a box from Walmart. I'm almost out. I need to get some new pair. Or another box, I mean. I have 3 left. But I really like these to light camping pits or lighting your grill or whatever. They work really well. So, I'm going to light this up. We got to try to get it to about 400 degrees. So I'm going to focus in right there. Light this up. And we're going to let that go, make sure it gets good and lit, and then we're going to close it up and open some dampers and see if we can get it to about 400 degrees. The thermostat on these Akorn Juniors go all the way up to 700 degrees. So, see how long this takes to come up to temperature. Hopefully not too long. I shall return. We're back, everybody. So, right now, it took me about a half an hour. I did it nice and slow. You up here, move you around, and I got the temperature up to 400 degrees, and it's holding. As you can see, we're holding just a little over 400 degrees. So now, and I got the bottom open all the way, and I got the top, as you can see, barely open. Now, when you're opening a Kamado, you want to make sure you're burping it. And what I mean by that is, you're going to undo this clip, and then you're just going to lift it a little bit, and let some air in, and then open it up. Okay, and there's, as you can see, there's the fire. Now I'm going to put you down here, and I'm going to put my grate on here. Let me get you back in position here. Get my gimbal here cooperating. There it is. Okay. So I hand washed and dried with warm soapy water the cast iron grate, and then I oiled it up with cooking vegetable oil, and I'm going to set it on there like so, and we're going to close it back up. And we're going to let that season for about an hour and start burning off all any residue that I didn't get off, plus that oil starts setting in, creating a nice little non-stick coating, hopefully. So we shall return in about an hour, guys. Hang tight. Hey guys, I want to give you a little update. When I was putting the grate on to be seasoned, of course I had the lid open for a little while I was talking to you guys, and I lost temp. So I opened the vent all the way, and I got it back up to 400, and then I closed the vent. It's about right there. So try to hold it at its 400 and just keep monitoring it. I love the way that this grill heats up nice and slow. I'm sure that you could overdo it a little bit and light it up and get a huge hot flame and get it away from you, like I've seen on some videos, and it just gets way too hot, and then you're trying to cool it down. It takes forever. All I can say is so far I did it really slow, did a little bit of lump charcoal, not a lot, lit it up, and I took my time bringing it up to temperature. It took about a half an hour, but it was worth it. Have a cup of coffee, enjoy the wife, look at the scenery while I'm doing it. You know, just taking your time with it, and that way you don't get too hot of a fire, because these things get so hot. So far so good. I'm not saying I won't have a problem down the road, not paying attention and get a super hot flame, but so far So far, so good. And you just let that cook for about an hour so you can get a nice seasoning on your cast iron. It does recommend that you do it periodically to prolong the life of your cast iron grate, and hopefully we get some nice seasoning on it. That way we do some good grills. Sometimes it's always not about the perfect steak and the perfect seasoning. Sometimes it's also about the perfect fire. Alright guys, have fun grilling. I hope you guys have a great 4th of July. I will be grilling 2 steaks tomorrow on the 4th, and I will be filming it and seeing, hopefully it turns out pretty well. Have a good night, guys. Hello everybody, happy 4th of July. As you can see, we're looking at the top of my grill. Yesterday I had the temperature up to 400 degrees. I lightly oiled the cast iron grates and we closed the lid and we kept it as best as we could at 400 degrees, and we seasoned it for an hour. I let it cool, and when I got up this morning I looked at it and it looked so good I decided to do it again. So it's been seasoned twice, and as you can see, it is just beautiful. So I'm gonna grab our little grate tool here and I'm gonna pull this out. Maybe. There we go. And we're going to set that to the side, and we're going to get ready to grill some steaks. So you can see I still got quite a bit of lump charcoal in here. These Kamados are misers on the charcoal, and as soon as you're done, you close all the dampers up, and you can see like this one's just burnt a little bit. You just close those dampers up and it puts it out, and you get to use it again. So we're going to add a little bit more to it, because we need about 2 pounds, because we like our steaks medium rare, medium, around in the middle. So we want to get a nice hot flame so we can sear them. So this is going to be a test. This is going to be a test for this one to get it up to a high heat. And when I bring the ribeyes out later, I'm just basically going to nicely salt and pat them dry and salt and pepper them real good. And we're going to put them right on this high heat and sear them and go from there. So let me light this up. My little tumbleweed fire starter. Put that in there like so. Light that up. So far, this is my 3rd time lighting this up. I've had a really good time with it. I could see that the heat could get away from you. So when these lump charcoal starts to get going real good, then I close it and I kind of open up the dampers all the way. And when I see the temperature start to rise, starting to get a little faster at it, then I start closing the dampers, because once you get this thing overheated, it's very hard to get it to cool back down. So as soon as I see the temperature rising, I close the dampers to let it start cooling down, and I regulate my heat that way. And so far I have not really had a problem with it. It has worked out really well. So so far so good. So let me put the grate back on there so we can start getting hot. On these Kamados, you can put the grate in 2 different locations. You can put them on underneath these tabs, or you can rest them on top of the tabs. And I got it going underneath, like so. Make sure it's nice and level. The inner chamber moves around a little bit, so you can get it to level there. See, just like so. So if you had your heat deflector stone in here and maybe a tin pan to collect drippings, a pie pan, then you could put this grate on top of these tabs. That way you have plenty of room to do all that, which I'll be showing in later videos once my heat deflector arrives. So let's let that get going, and I will check back shortly once it starts heating up, and we'll let you see the temperature and all that good stuff. Okay guys, I'm back. So the lump charcoal has a real good catch right now. It's burning real good. I have the bottom vent all the way open, and I have this top vent all the way open. Now we're going to get this temperature up to about 600 degrees, and we're going to come back and we're going to put some steaks on it. Be back shortly. All right everybody, we're back. Our grill is about 650 degrees. Here are the steaks.
nice big thick ribeyes I'm going to put on there. All they are is pepper and salt, fresh ground. Now we're going to open up this grill and we're going to burp it so it don't flash back at us. Just, okay. Oh yeah, look how hot that is. Here we go. First cook on the new grill. Okay, shut those. Let them go for about a minute. Then we're going to flip it. I shall return. Alright, now we're going to turn these. A quarter of a turn, like so. Close the lid back down for a minute. Be back. Okay, we're back. I got them flipped over. Now we're going to cook the other side for about a minute each side. Yum, yum. Alright guys, boom, there they are. 2 beautiful ribeye steaks at about 650 degrees. Look at that juice just coming off of that. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. Alright, I hope you guys have a great 4th. See you guys later. Thanks for watching.